Anthony Keyvan, because he's just so amazing and such a sweetheart. And so we had so much fun just like hanging out in the studio and recording it on the weekend and, practicing and then like, performing it. It was such a great experience overall.
I really think people are going to like the dynamic that Victor and Rahim have because, I mean, I am a little biased, but I love the dynamic that they have, and I think they're really great for each other.
First off, congratulations. I've seen all of Love Victor season 2, and you just completely shine as Rahim. Did you know much about the character before you landed the role? Like, what did you know going into it when you heard about this audition?
When I got the call that season 2 was starting up and that casting, I really only got the breakdown, which was at first the character's name was Cyrus, and it said Cyrus, 16, student at Creekwood, queer at the start of his coming out journey, Iranian American. And I was like, okay, I can work with this. I can definitely work with this, I think Rahim knows who he is completely and knows what he wants. It was just a matter of figuring out how to vocalize that and to be that. But yeah, I definitely think that Rahim and Victor are on the same wavelength.
On God, running to the altar like a track star.
Watching Victor and Rahim sing karaoke at the gay bar, a season highlight for me. Michael, what was that like for you? And I didn't know you could sing.
Yeah. It was really exciting because, I didn't really get to explore it. I haven't really put out any music yet, but it is coming out soon. So music is coming. It is on the way. It was really cool to be able to like mix two of my passions together at the same time and like be able to sing and also like, go to the studio with my friend Anthony Keyvan, because he's just so amazing and such a sweetheart. And so we had so much fun just like hanging out in the studio and recording it on the weekend and, practicing and then like, performing it. It was such a great experience overall.
It was so much fun. I mean, that was probably one of my highlights of filming the season. It was really nerve-wracking for me because Michael has a musical background, and I knew that he would be able to carry it if I couldn't. And going into it, I was like, I don't know. Like, I went into the recording studio, and we, rehearsed a couple of times, and I kind of got a little bit warmed up, and it ended up being really, really good. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm really impressed.
I think it's gonna like top Spotify. I really do.
That would be awesome, but that was definitely one of my favorite scenes as well. I really had a good time shooting that and recording the song. Like, it was a dream. It was really fun.
You taught me everything I know about being brave, and who knows, maybe one day I can inspire someone to be themselves the same way you inspired me.
I loved the fact that, obviously Victor has always reached out to Simon for advice, and we got a sincerely Rahim moment, which was so sweet and just so full circle. To see Victor kind of play the mentor role instead of the mentee and to kind of bring that around, what did that mean for you?
It was really cool to see that shift in Victor, kind of like the student becomes a teacher kind of a thing. I just thought it was really cool that he was able to, learn from his own experiences and provide a little bit of guidance for someone else who could be going through the same thing. And that's really what the show is all about. And I was really excited to get to tell the same story, but different.
We got some really great bonding scenes between Victor and a new character, Rahim, and they have a really great friendship and might evolve into something else, who knows. But they had some really great connections about what it's like to be a gay minority teen these days. What did that mean for you to be able to have these characters share that connection?
I think that, people of color definitely do face different challenges when they are coming out. They do face this barrier where it's like, it's been taught to them that they are usually more religious. And so basically they have to kind of like push through this barrier to like accept their children. Yeah. And I feel like, a lot of white families, it could be very different. Obviously there are very like Christian and Catholic white families as well, but I do feel like people of color do face different adversity because of also like the stigma of being masculine, and you have to be masculine and you have to stick up for yourself and you have to be strong enough to support your family because of all that, stuff. So I think that it is like really important to like kind of discuss that there is a difference between being white and gay and also being brown or a person of color and being gay.
I don't want it to be a secret anymore because I'm happy about it.
I definitely think that there should be more stories told for people of color who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, and to be kind of like one of the first is really, really, really cool, because it's one thing to see people of color portraying queer stories and characters, but it's another thing to see, people of like the Muslim Islamic background portraying a person who is LGBTQ+, because that's something that's like forbidden in those cultures. I mean, I've been getting DMs from people who are like me, Iranian kids and stuff, like, and they're just like, thank you for this. And I think it's really, really special. And I'm just so grateful to be that for someone.
I was totally like Team Benji heading into this season, and then seeing all of their ups and downs and realizing like just because you have a swoon-worthy first kiss doesn't mean that the relationship is going to be smooth sailing. And so I was really taken by the ease that Rahim and Victor really have together. How do you think the fans are going to react?
I definitely think the fans are probably going to be a little shocked, because I've already seen like the comments and they're like, oh, I hope this guy doesn't come in between Victor and Benji.
You're like, don't judge it, because I come in real smooth.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a little shocked, because Victor has been trying so hard with Benji throughout season 1 and season 2. But that's what makes good TV, right? Twists and turns. But I really do think that people will see the side of Rahim, and that he didn't mean to, get in between them. It just kind of sort of happened. And that's what a beautiful love story is, where it just falls into place and there's no work really involved. So I'm hoping for the best. But I really think people are going to like the dynamic that Victor and Rahim have, because, I mean, I am a little biased, but I love the dynamic that they have, and I think they're really great for each other.
What is their ship name?
I've been thinking about that. I guess it would be like RICTOR.
RICTOR's good.
Rahim? Oh, that sounds a little like Vagine. Never mind. I think RICTOR.
I mean, Benji doesn't necessarily sound that pleasing either.
Yeah. Let's
It's
go with RICTOR.
It's just how ship names go.